And they're like, oh no, they bought a package deal, and they're also in this third world country, and 750 US dollars worth of memberships in that country are $10. And I was just like, are you sure? And they went back, I sent in another ticket, and then they came back and were like, yeah. Like, okay. So it's basically like, no, this is fine, trust me, bro. There's nothing really I can do. So it's really just kind of a pain, because it's like, imagine you're kind of like expecting, X amount of money on your paycheck, and then it's $500 short of that. So it's like the individual did nothing wrong as far as I can tell, but it just really, like, it threw me for a loop, and I thought YouTube was just like, they had just taken money.
Yes, General. Battle protocols.
Since when does cost and price of something change because of the region? Oh, that's been a thing, because, like, the US dollar is worth way more than, like, a Venezuelan dollar, for example. That's been a thing, it's just, again, this is how it happened. Alright, so there are 3 undead armies coming at me right now. Corner camping is an option. That's very much a thing that we could do. Now, if I camp in the corner, he's not going to attack till his other 2 armies are here. But then when they come forward, I could be getting some pretty impressive AoE off. Vampires they don't use ranged units almost at all, so it's going to be all melee. And those Vargeist are going to be the first problem. Okay, that corner has got, like... Line of fire is not going to be great from here. But we really just have handgunners. I don't have, like, the long rifles here. Right, but to subscribe to a YouTube viewer is $1, not 1 unit of X currency. Well, each YouTube channel can set the prices for their own memberships. Mine is the bottom, which is $1. And if you're in different countries, it is different, apparently. Like, it doesn't say $1 for them. It says something different. What is this one over here? This one's up on a hill. This one would probably be better.
Death comes. Reichsguard! To battle! Are you with me, men of the Empire? For Sigma! For the Empire! For the Warhammer!
For Warhammer.
Sigma calls!
Alright, Vlad is going to be near Immortal up there. However, he doesn't... Oh wait, this is not who I thought it was. I wonder if these guys could shoot over the troops in front of them. I actually do not know. The grenade guys, I wonder if they could just sit back behind our dudes and shoot, since I've been so bad at microing them. Alright, the main thing here is I'm worried the Vargeist are going to swarm these wagons. Or the Direwolves. And again, Vargeist, these bat things, they regenerate when they're chomping on someone. Oh my god, the wolves are going to outrun the wagons. You know what I could do? I could bring Karl over and as long as he doesn't land, he's not going to get surrounded. But he could try to take them out while they're in the air. Yeah, I think I've lost these wagons. They've got knights and wolves surrounding them right now. Oh, wow. Karl just smacked them, and they immediately lost all their morale. Like, oh, it's the Emperor. Wow. That's actually impressive. Dude, he just smashed into them so hard that they just, like, gave up on life. Can you do that again? Alright. You guys are just gonna have to be ranged DPS. Just get in the back. This is not going nearly as well as it did earlier. They're actually doing a lot of damage. Maybe it was because they had their back to him or something. Okay, right into the archers. Shredded. Okay. That's done.
Take the ground.
Let's see. This is to heal Karl, primarily. Okay, so here comes some Black Knights.
For the Emperor.
There's a few wagons here still trying to get away. It's kind of humbling, because it's like, when I play against the Empire, the units that I struggle with the most, I'm like, absolutely sucking at actually using them.
To battle. Take the ground. Sir. Engineer. Get moving. For Heldenhammer. For Heldenhammer. Obey. Sigma pause. I speak, you act. And gunners.
Pulling some of my frontline stuff back to deal with the Vargeist that got in the back. I did mention at the beginning, they are the biggest... They are a really great unit because they can pick their fight. They regen a bit, they have flying, they have armor piercing, and they land on whatever they want, and then they start hitting it. So they are really good at picking the fight that they want. Okay, get back in line. You guys did great. I think that's all the Vargeist. At the beginning we counted, and I think we saw there was 3 of them. Alright, let's throw a heal on Karl. I'm boiling over the sub thing. Yeah, it's... And again, the individual, near as I can tell, did nothing wrong. Like, they didn't, they didn't gift a bunch of subs and then refund them at the bank or something like that, right? Because I worried about that. But reportedly, they just bought them on, like, a package deal from Costco in Argentina or something. I don't know. And then... That's it. Nothing's wrong. Oh, the Mournguls are here. Mournguls are stealth until they get really close. They're basically like the torsos of giants. Okay, heal over there. That's an anti-air ability. It's just doing some damage to these guys that are flying. He can use that 3 times. The Mournguls are starting to crumble. I've never actually won a campaign as Undead, but I've played quite a few. I do enjoy playing them, so I'm pretty familiar with their units. And their weaknesses. They're virtually all melee, so...
Crossbows ready, General! To me, men! This is my command! Hand gunners! Swordsmen! Moving now!
Alright, Vlad is incredibly tanky. He is probably going to take a while to chip down. Alright. Let's try this. Hopefully this lands. This is called Purple Sun of Xurius. This moves randomly, but it's very strong. Imagine an angry vacuum cleaner. Could have been worse, could have been better.
On foot.
I think the tree spell is going to be more efficient. Vlad's almost dead. That's another thing, is when you take out leaders, the troops get demoralized. And undead, when they get demoralized, they crumble. So if we can take out Vlad, that will speed up how fast they crumble. You know what? The grenade launchers have 597 kills. Chat, you know what the answer seems to be? There is some friendly fire going on. The answer seems to be, just have them sit behind my units, because I suck, and shoot over my front line. 747 kills. Yeah, look, they just blew all that up. 940 kills. So just keep shooting at the stuff that's in the back. You guys are the main characters now. I think I finally found a way that I can do this without embarrassing myself too heavily. And you can restock them and give them more ammo. Let's see. I need to hotkey these guys. They have 1,447 kills right now. That is absurd for just like one unit of guys. Vamp counts are amazing. They were so broken in Warhammer 2. I didn't get introduced to the franchise until 3, so that was before my time. 1,700 kills.
Grave danger. None shall live to combat. Soldiers of the Empire, spearmen, take position. Take position. Destroy the that's an order. Ready? Slay the general. Fire on them, lads. Moving now! It is against Sigmar's teachings. Sorcery.
Hi, Mr. Rat. Oh, are they crumbling? I think the last few groups all just crumbled at once. We did it! On the first try. We beat 3 undead armies with 1. That went a whole lot better than the the fight on the other side. Oh, dude. Well, obviously the MVPs. The grenade launcher horseman with 1,864 kills. That is absurd. Even main character Karl got 153. Stomping through them on his griffin. I'm trying to remember, do any Warhammer players remember the button that goes into like the cinematic camera where it gets rid of the HUD? I was trying to remember during that, but I couldn't recall. 130,000 damage. Alright, we might be fighting again immediately. Oh, Vlad reincarnated. Any undead unit has a chance to come back with 0 health and then start healing back up again, and their main guy came back. Now, he's basically got 1 hit point, but... Wait, are you serious? He wants to go again. Wait, no! This is over on the other side. Okay, hold on. If I auto this, what do I lose? I lose a war wagon, I lose spearman shields, and I lose spearman shields. This was the guy that lost his battle. There's a If I auto, he's going to end up with less health. If I do it... Okay, we're going to do it manual. Because I could use the life mage and heal most of the heroes back up to near full health before the end of it. And we could win this and come out with more health, so that if there's another fight after, we're better off. You missed out, man. They were extremely fun to play, and you felt like a god going up against elite units and winning the Battle of Endurance. I think it's the K key. I'll try once I get in. Thank you. I used to know it. I just can't recall. If I can backtrack for a minute, did you finish the Borderlands 4 MSQ? Yes. Are you going to leave it there? Yes. We had more crashes today. I'm done. It was a fun game when it was working, but it wasn't always working. Alright. Do... Let's see. This. And... This. And this one wagon. And...
My gun and saber! Sir, duty calls! Five Arena, listen! To battle! Yes, General! Yes, sir! Quickly! Taking position! Master Engineer! Quick march! At speed! Wherever I am needed!
Alright, and now we can begin healing. Now, the heal spell only hits 4 targets at a time. And these units are all full health. It's just that some of the units there are dead. So healing these will do nothing right now. But healing heroes, which are just a single entity that are currently low on life, will help them. Warhammer 3 shot a completed dish for like $100. That is everything. They definitely should have some kind of combo effect. I don't know if that's the answer or something else, but they could definitely make it better than how it is currently. Let's slow down a bit. So these are Blood Knights. Blood Knights regenerate while they're fighting, so we need to definitely focus some attention on them, or they will last. Alright, so the Vargeist are here, right, again, they land right in the middle of us. So I'm having the The Engineers melee is not anything to brag about, but they are lords and heroes, so they are stronger than the average unit, so having them try to cut them down.
Let the wind of life blow! This will be fatal!
Okay, they got the Vargeist. Alright, looks like all of their units are here, so I don't think I have to worry about any more flanking me. And yes, K does make it the pretty mode.
Master Engineer!
Ordnance ready! For the twin-tailed comet!
I am life!
Alright, let's do a heal here on the front line.
I am its vessel! I will put you down! Battle awaits! Doing it! Architect of destruction!
Now this Lord is just a melee brute. And he does have life stealing, like most of the vampire lords and heroes. So he's not a weak caster like their necromancers are. Oh, but I think some of them are crumbling, so that's good.
We await your orders! Master Engineer! Instrument of war!
Let's have the Deathjack archers and the long rifles try to shoot down that. So the necromancer's on a flying animated horse. Oh, they do have another unit coming over.
Firearms loaded!
Anyone with a ranged attack, I've got aiming up at that guy in the sky. Life magic.
Sigma calls! Herr Jaeger!
Felix and the captain are trying to take down the big guy. Okay, we killed the flyer. We killed that guy too. And this guy's demoralized and starting to decay. Cool. Alright. Alright. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Summon the wizard hat? It's... Yes, victory wizard hat. There we go. Was his name Andreas Stralberg? I have to double check. They have random... You can change their names, but right now his name is whatever it randomed when I made him. Talking about, like, undead in the past, Gray Fox, I know there was a period of time in Total War Warhammer 3, because I've seen some old videos on it, but the information's no longer accurate, where with an upgrade, you could get the skeletons free upkeep. So you could just make, like, 20 armies full of skeletons. And they were a weak unit, but you could just make endless, basically. And some of them came back to life again, but they're all at 1 hit point, so it doesn't really matter.
We need our full might.
Alright, so we had an army that lost against 3, barely. An army that won against 3, and then the army that lost then won the rematch. All in one turn there.
Hail to Leon.
He wants me to join a war against Broken Axe. No, dude, I've got enough enemies right now. Sorry. Before you start each fight, you should totally yell tomato and jump into the battle. That does not sound appealing. Law succeeds, Broken Axe. Pretty glad that I did not just declare war on that guy. Alright, so this guy just got an Imperial Pegasus. Okay. This guy has a Barded Warhorse. Okay. Engineer's Knapsack Armor gained for Colt. Reduces his speed, but gives restock. Oh, he already had restock. Can he have double restock? And he gets more ammo. Okay. Mechanical Steed for Gregor. Defeated Vlad, -4 turn wound recovery time. getting lots of bonuses. Ready for duty, Master Engineer. Okay. Wow. Alright, a lot happened there. To my surprise, though, this guy who damaged the city did not finish it off. And now Boris is there. So he tried to run away, but he's still close enough. Auto. And we'll take the gold because he'll heal on his own. He doesn't need the recovery. And there's another army there.
It is time. By Sigma's right.
Go into ambush stance. Maybe we'll get lucky. And, okay, so this was a guy I got from when I confederated that other faction. So Vigor Loss, okay, what were the choices here? So he chose Vigor Loss Reduction, Leading the Charge, Statesman. Yeah, I would have taken that line too. I wouldn't have done this. Alright, let's do that. Karl got 2 level ups. Let's see. Maybe more armor for the frontline stuff? Or maybe just more buffs for him?
Summon the Elector Counts.
Unsettling Radiance. Let's see. Mercurial Shot. Plus a missile strength for entire army. Hello?
I see no other
Yes, I will take that. Choose buff for infantry units in army or buff for cavalry in army. Infantry. Okay. Soulfire. Armor.
For the Empire.
Work on getting lightning strike for this guy. Okay, the Witch Hunter has... Okay, I've never leveled a Witch Hunter. He has 3 choices. Strict Obedience. He gets 10% physical resistance and will never run away. And then he upgrades into Templar. Enemy Winds of Magic, Power Reserve, -5 per turn if they're in the same area he's in. And less vigor. Let's see. Alright, Way of the Wolf. Increase ambush success chance for this entire army. And he gains Stalk. Oh, Stalk is huge. That means he'd be invisible until he like gets close. And he could like go around and try to assassinate their lords. Plus speed. I really like that. And he gets Snipe and armor-piercing missile damage. Purifying Flames, Flaming Attack. And Assassinates. Alright, that's for like if he's like on the world map. Wow. I think I want to take away the Wolf. He's going to be an assassin in combat. Alright. Gotta wait for Gotrek to respawn again. Alright, so now that this city is a little bit safe, I'll start repairing it. And... let's see. Alright. Karl. Alright, so here's the remnants of the armies that are running away from him right now. And it looks like we can possibly catch all 3 of them. So just hit auto. And I'm going to take the replenishment. Alright, all 3 of them disappeared. Mad's Map. Plus 50% to campaign movement range. 20% chance to appear in a random nearby region upon ending turn. Wait. So you put this on and your army can move 50% farther. But... there's a 20% chance that they just randomly teleport each turn.
The nation calls.
I think I'm too scared to use that.
The Empire.
Lord's Counselor.
Bring me to my men.
Mechanist preparation.